In this video, I'm taking a look at the abomination that is the Buffy HD remaster that is currently on Amazon Prime and many of the streaming services around the world. It's quickly becoming the only version of the show available. So what is wrong with the HD version, you may ask? Well, I recommend Passionate Nerd's excellent breakdown video, linked below, and the Buffy HD Facebook page for full details. However, in a nutshell, it suffers with excessive cropping, lack of colour correction to match the original version, digital noise reduction, edge enhancement, the list goes on. However, in this video, I'm going to focus on something that hasn't really been said enough. It's lazy, really lazy. A bunch of the errors are both fixable, not time consuming, and in reality, if I was Fox, now Disney, I would be demanding these fixes. My background is in video editing, so believe me when I say, it's lazy. Now, whilst I would love a remaster that remastered all of the special effects, I can live with the effects being upscaled. I actually think they would look perfectly decent without the DNR added and edge enhancement. But both of these effects are incredibly quick and easy to remove, around a minute per effect shot to do. So, should be fixed along with all DNR added in non-visual effects shots. Two things I can't live with, however, is the excessive cropping, which in essence is redoing the work of the talented crew of filmmakers of Buffy, and colour correction. Let's start with the needless cropping, which yes, Buffy was made with the old square aspect ratio. The zoom and cropping is still very needless, especially as the European release of seasons 4 to 7 of the show were in widescreen. Here you can see the opening credits from season 4, both the HD version and the European DVD version. As you can see, no need whatsoever for the zoom and cropping. That's simply lazy, just allowing the computer to use the quickest method to convert to widescreen, when in reality a human eye can frame the shot to match the original in 1 or 2 minutes. Here you can see another example of needless zoom and cropping in this shot from the gift. Completely unneeded and once again lazy. There are thousands of examples of this throughout the show. Again, head to Buffy HD for the full breakdown of just how many shots. What's ironic is on the few times that maybe zoom and cropping would be acceptable, they didn't use it. This example from Graduation Day Part 1 shows that once converted to widescreen, the camera and the crew are visible. Not good. Now ideally, they would be digitally painted out, but there's a timely and costly process. So if the choice is between a well-measured crop and zoom, or just leaving the crew in shot, I would take the zoom and crop every time, as long as it was done with care. Here is my fix that took a minute to do. Whilst there, I also matched the colours closest to the original. More on that in a moment. So yeah, their use of crop and zoom is obviously not just automatically done by a computer, it also was never checked by human eyes. There is a word for that beginning with L. Okay, now onto colour correction. Almost every shot of the remaster is nowhere near the colours of the original, but here are some truly shocking examples. In this clip it's nighttime, in the remaster it's afternoon. They simply did not put the day to night effect back on the clip in post. Here is my 30-second fix. It might not be a 100% match, but at least it's 90% closer than the remaster. Again, here is Buffy enjoying the sunset in the original, whereas in the remaster she is basking in the overcastness of the day. Again, a simple fix to get 80 to 90% closer. Just a simple filter took about a minute to at least be pretty close to the filmmaker's intent. Remasters are very unlikely to be 100% matched in their colours, but the difference should be subtle, not day and night. Speaking of, here is another scene with the vampire angel. However, once more, the remaster has neglected this filter, and by rights, Angel should be on fire. But again, this is another 1 minute fix on Premiere Pro using the colour match tool. Honestly, there are thousands of examples of this, like here in the gift. It's just pure lazy. If you aren't willing to check by human eye, hire someone who is familiar with the show, who loves it, who will treat it with care. With Buffy soon coming to Disney Plus and the 25th anniversary in 2 years, these fixes should be the least we should expect and the least the show deserves. Who knows, maybe with these fixes, one day we can own Buffy on Blu-ray. Thanks for watching.